Alright, this is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com, and today I have a special treat for you. This is the first look at the special Hurom Slow Juicer. You may have seen the Hurom Slow Juicer on some other videos, but you know those videos are from the manufacturer. It compares the Hurom juicer next to a centrifugal ejection juicer, which aren't necessarily the most efficient juicers. So we're going to give you a first look, show you what comes with the Hurom juicer and how it works. And today I have basically a 5-pound bag of baby carrots that I'll be juicing in the Hurom juicer. And in a couple days I'll actually be juicing the same another 5-pound bag of baby carrots in the Omega 8006 juicer, which is my current favorite juicer. I have really high expectations for this juicer. I actually have seen this juicer, the prototype model, probably about a year and a half ago actually. So I've known about this juicer for a while, but nobody was basically importing it into the United States at that point. So at this point now, Hurom is introducing this into the United States. It does come with a 10-year motor warranty and a 1-year warranty on everything else, plus a 1-year extended warranty. So basically it's a 2-year warranty on the whole unit and 10 years on the motor. So let's go ahead and open this box up. Hurom, they're advertising it as a slow juicer, but you know that is kind of a misconception because all the other single auger juicers and dual gear juicers are also slow juicers because they run at under 100 RPM. So let's go ahead and open the box and we'll show you what we got. So the first thing you'll notice when you open the box, you'll see the juicer. Now this is actually pretty heavy. You know, it's a stout little heavy juicer. Probably weighs a little bit more than the Omega single auger juicer. And so we're going to put that down there. The next piece you'll find inside the box is the basic juice body, which basically goes on the top of the juicer there. The next thing you'll see, there's a couple different parts. Now this juicer is like no other. You'll find this actually outside screen part, and basically the purpose of this screen part is actually goes on the screen like this. And actually what it is there's these silicone brushes actually, that as the juicer's spinning, the silicone brushes actually brush off the pulp that's getting clogged up on the screen. So that's actually a really good idea that no other juicer has. The next part that you'll see is the auger here, and actually, you know what? Let me back up a second. You do get two of the two screens with this juicer. You get one screen that has fine holes or small holes, and one screen that has more larger holes. So if you want more pulp in the juice or less pulp in the juice. So let's go ahead and reassemble this. We'll put the, I guess I call it the windshield wiper, the screen wiper there. Really cool design. The other thing that you'll need to notice is that there are some dots on this unit. Oh, so look, the auger here. The auger's like short and fat, so it's more stumpy than the long and sleek augers on the other single auger juicers. Once again, this auger is made out of GE Alta material, which is basically 8 times stronger than other augers in other single auger juicers aside from the Omega 8006. So that basically just fits right in here. And the next thing, actually, real important step on this, and if you don't do this right, it's not going to go together. You'll see there's a little red dot there on the housing of the juicer there, and there's also a red dot on top of this part. So basically these dots need to line up as you assemble this in there, and it'll kind of lock into place. If you don't do that, it won't lock into place. The auger just floats down there, it gets pushed in, and then you could put that in there, and that kind of seats down there, and you can see it kind of locks into place. So you want to seat it down there. But you don't want to lock it into place yet, because what you want to do is you want to grab the top piece. And once again, this is all about lining up things. There's a little arrow there, which needs to line up with these red dots too. Put it on there, and then you'll turn that, and the top will lock into place, and you'll turn this a little bit more, and the bottom will lock into place. So let me go ahead and plug this. Oh, also with the juicer, you'll get a pusher. So, you know, once again, never put anything else into the juicer besides the pusher. Don't put any knives or fingers or anything else. Only use the pusher and produce in the juicer. The other things you'll find with this juicer, you'll get actually 2 bins. So one's actually a pulp catch bin. Actually, that's the juice catch bin. And the other's the pulp catch bin. So you get 2 nice bins with that. And the final thing you'll get in the box is you'll get a cleaning brush, which will assist in cleaning the screen. So you have a nylon bristle brush. It's pretty stiff there. Looks like an oversized toothbrush, actually. And on the back side, this is the side I like a lot more, actually. It's basically a plastic screwdriver type part, and basically you could kind of get the edges and the corners to really get things out of the screen if things are clogged up in there. So that's really handy. The other thing that you will get is a Hurom Slow Juicer instruction manual. And it has some basic information about the juicer, how to use it, and whatnot, safety and warnings and everything. So that's pretty much what's in the box. Let's go ahead and set this up and get juicing. So today, since I am measuring the juice, maybe I'm going to use a 5-cup Pyrex measuring bowl so I can measure how much juice comes out of the juicer there. Once you have it all assembled, you'll turn it on. So once again, you can really hear the juicer is really not that loud. It's about on par with something like the Omega juicer, single auger style juicer. We have the 5 pounds of carrots here. Rip that bag open. Now the thing I really like about the baby carrots is that they're already pre-washed, so basically you can just take them and feed them in. So you can see I'm dropping the carrots in. The pulp's coming out here and the juice is coming out here. So let's continue to drop those in as fast as I can get them in there. Today we are in my beautiful garden. If you want to take a look, we'll be juicing some dino kale here in a second. But if you could get a close-up on the inside there, you can see the screen is juicing and then the wiper blade is actually going around on the screen as it's juicing to clean that screen, to keep it clean. That will definitely make a higher yield and you'll have less pulp. Just gonna be dumping these in as fast as I can. Well, that's interesting. I overloaded the juicer. So you have a reverse switch here. You maybe don't want to feed them in that fast. Now that normally would never happen on the Omega there. So I guess you got to kind of like watch how fast you feed them in. So this is about the same speed, juicing speed as the Omega. And I'm really curious about to see how much the yield will be. Oh, clogged it up again there. You gotta slow it down a little bit. Now when you are juicing full-size carrots, it's probably a good idea to, cut them up into smaller pieces. That's another reason why I like to juice the baby carrots in the single auger style juicer. Oh, my pulp is overflowing here. Now, you know what? It is getting the pulp fairly dry, which I am impressed about so far. But I'm, more concerned about how that yield is going to look. So once again, on the video that's, circulating around the internet on the Hurom juicer and this single auger style juicer, they are made by the manufacturer. And, I oftentimes am curious and, about manufacturers that make videos and if there's any trick photography. I'm doing this in real time and no trick photography or anything like that. Pulp catch bin could be larger. I'd probably recommend using maybe like a big bowl to catch the pulp in the future. But as fast as I can put those carrots in, as long as I don't do it too quick, it'll keep juicing. But there's a quick and easy reverse button here on the back of the juicer. Let me go ahead and put a second pulp catch bin on there for you. The other thing you can do is you can line the pulp catch bin with a plastic bag, say that you buy your produce in, which will make the cleaning a little bit easier. So once again, this juicer runs at a low RPM, and it'll keep a higher quality of nutrient in the juice. Higher quality won't oxidize the juice as much, basically. But all the other juicers, low RPM juicers will do the same. So there's nothing really super special about this juicer, other than the unique design of the single auger style and the wiping blade. So that was it. I just juiced 5 pounds of carrots. You can see that went actually fairly quick. Yeah, the pulp is still dribbling out here and the juice is pretty much done. Let's see, well, the pulp is, I can still wring, if you see a little bit, I can still wring a little bit of juice out of there. The pulp's fairly